When companies aren't quite sure what they're looking for, they have to engage all the stakeholders in a conversation. And by all the stakeholders, I would say that far too frequently companies far too narrowly define who the stakeholders are. So if a company is producing something, a service, a product, they need to be thinking from the supply chain all the way to the customer. Who needs to be involved? Who needs to be involved in this conversation? Because often the best ideas come not from the inner circle, but from way down the line, downstream or upstream, people who are touching the product or the service in ways that the inner circle cannot even fathom. So it's all about having those, what I call chaotic creative conversations. In fact, diversity is a very, very important business strategy. You need multiple perceptions. You need to be talking to people who don't think like you. Every single one of us is wired differently to see the world. So somebody in legal actually sees the world differently than somebody in maintenance. The guy in design sees something different than the woman in engineering. And we end up not tapping into all the wisdom in the organization by leaving those people out of the conversation. So the more diversity you have at the table, the more multiple perceptions you have, the more informed of a choice you're going to make ultimately on your process.